Hey YouTube, so today I'm just going to show you a super easy, healthy coffee recipe that you can make from home, and it's good for anyone if you just want to save a little money, if you don't want to go to Starbucks and buy a $5 latte. It's a really good recipe for you to do at the convenience of your own home, and you really don't need any fancy ingredients or fancy machines. All I use is a milk frother, and you can usually get one of those online or in a store like Target for 10 to 20 bucks, and it'll last you forever. So it's a really good purchase, and to me a milk frother makes all the difference in making really good coffee. So I hope you enjoy this video, and please leave questions or comments below and like this video. Thank you. Just so y'all know, I have my True Blood shirt on today. Represent. I love True Blood. I figured I would show my secret obsession with True Blood through my awesome attire today. So to start off with, I have a single cup coffee maker. You don't have to have this particular one, of course. You can use a Keurig and use regular coffee, or you can use one similar to this, or just a regular coffee machine like this dirty nasty one next to it, and you can just make a single cup of coffee with that. Usually I do about 6 to 8 ounces, but it doesn't matter exactly the measurements. And then here I have my little add-ons that I'm going to use at the end. So here we go. So here I have this awesome coffee that my cousins gave me for Christmas, and a coffee grinder. And then I have a little protein scooper that I use. It's just one that I recycle. I like to measure things out with it. So I'm going to measure the coffee and have a level scoop of whole coffee beans. And I'm going to put the level scoop of coffee beans into the grinder and grind it up into a fine powder. It doesn't really matter which one you use, but I usually use drip or espresso. And so now we have a fine powder of that coffee, and we're going to put it into the single cup coffee machine. So with those coffee grounds, I just used about 3/4 of a protein scooper full of coffee grounds, and I'm going to place them into this part of my single cup coffee maker. And you can see that it fills it, only about 1/4 of the way full. So you don't want it completely full. But yeah. So now I'm pouring about 3/4 of a cup of water into the machine, which is about 6 ounces or so. And then I am going to turn on the machine and start my coffee. And don't forget to put the coffee cup under the coffee machine like I just did. Next, I am going to put a 1/2 cup of vanilla soy milk onto the stove top and put it on about medium heat. I have it at 4 to 5 medium heat, and I am going to add vanilla extract, which I have right here, and then Vietnamese cinnamon to the mixture. You can always add more stevia. Sometimes I use stevia powder or drops, and we're just going to heat it up until it's lightly boiled, and then we are going to froth it. So our milk is heating up, and this sciencey looking thing right here is my milk frother, and I'm going to put the warm soy milk into the milk frother. Don't put it more than the max capacity, and we're going to just pump up the soy milk so it has that air incorporated into it, and it's going to make a really frothy, awesome, fantastic, I can't think of the word, latte. Fantastic latte. So this thing is really simple. You just kind of pump it up, and then you see the bubbles start to rise, and then it's growing in volume. And that's exactly what you get when you go into a coffee shop. You get this awesome frothiness, and that's what really makes the product taste good, at least texture wise. It makes it taste really good, especially to me. I love coffee. So you do that for 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how frothy you like it, and then we're just going to pour it directly into the coffee, and it's going to make an awesome frothy. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, there you have your product. Oh, you have your little awesome frothy latte right there. If you don't have a milk frother, you can always use a whisk and froth it by hand. It's going to take quite a bit longer, but you can still do it. And again, I really suggest getting one. You can find one really cheap, so it's definitely worth your while. Now I'm just going to sprinkle it with a little cinnamon on top, just to make it look even more magical than it already is. And there you have it. So there you have it. You have an affordable, really good tasting latte that you can make from home, and it doesn't use very many ingredients. You can use almond milk or coconut milk instead of soy milk. I just really like the creaminess of soy milk, and you can also use regular milk if you prefer that. So if you want to know the nutritional content of the one that I made, it is about 50 calories total, 1.5 grams of fat, 3 grams of protein, and about 3 grams of sugar just from the soy milk itself. The coffee doesn't have any calories, and stevia, if you use stevia, does not have calories either. So you have a delicious coffee for around 50 calories, and you don't have to feel guilty about that. So I hope you'd enjoy this video, and I hope you like it, and comment below if you have any techniques or ideas for me. I'd love to hear them. And just please let me know if you like this video. Now I'm going to enjoy my coffee.